Hey there, it's Anonymous T, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings. Anything I say is alleged in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some housekeeping items, some meat and potato items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous T. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous T Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram, on the Instagrammies at Anonymous Reality T. Free to share everywhere. Free to hit the like button so it gets out into the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes. And do not forget, whether you are coming or going, to hit the like button. So today we're talking the Real Housewives of Atlanta ratings, and it is abysmal, y'all. It is awful. It is down 51,000 in the views, you guys. So previously it was 723,000. It had 0.18 in the demo, which was the previous series low, but the new series low. No. They came out to play. They came out to a 0.16 series low, you boys. And we got to talk about it. We got to keep it a buck. You know I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. First and foremost, dropping all these clips in advance did not help matters because, like I said, it's no anticipation to watch the episodes. I think a big disconnect with a lot of these housewife shows and even just reality TV in general is social media has caught up to all these reality shows. There is no element of surprise anymore. There is no element of mystery anymore. So by the time that we tune into these episodes, there's not much that we've got to look forward to. I also think it was a mistake holding off on doing a lot of the intros to a lot of the new girls, saving a lot of that for episode 2. You've already tuned out some of your audience by not doing a proper introduction of them in the first episode. I get it. You wanted to play at the nostalgia of bringing Porsha back. I get it. You wanted to have, the Kenya and Cynthia interactions and all of those things. And obviously we're aware of SHAMEA, but we didn't know SHAMEA now that she is a peach holder. But I just feel that y'all made mistakes with waiting till now episodes 2 and now episodes 3 for us now to get more of a little bit of a backstory to Kelly and Britt and Angela. I think that was a huge mistake, not having Angela's intro package in there, not having Kelly's, a more expounded on her storyline. I think also a mistake of these new girls coming in hot against the vets, against these women who have been here on the show is also a mistake. Y'all may get an initial kiki and a haha and all this and that at the drags and at the laughs, but to keep it a buck with y'all, and I know I'm going to be in the minority in saying this, people aren't interested in this Porsha and Diamond stuff. We've seen it all play out on social media. We do not care. The time frame to grill Porsha about her and Simon was when it all happened, which was a couple of years ago. She decided, hey, I'm not going to talk about it because I know I'm going to get grilled on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Therefore, I'm going to get my spinoff. Now, the other elephant in the room that we need to talk about as well is, the disinterest in Porsha. I didn't realize it was at this magnitude. These people, yes, on social media are hyping up Porsha, but the views and things are not matching the hype and everything else. So I find that to be interesting as well. I think that reality show spinoff, the last spinoff that Porsha did a lot more damage than the people want to talk about, did more harm than the people want to talk about, because it really showed how messy Porsha can be. And all these things, and then trying to, have everybody that's in her corner, have family, have all these people, try not to say anything bad about her on camera, but then excuse this bad behavior. And not to mention, Porsha's not really getting a good edit either. I know people think, oh, it's reality TV because she's asking to break the fourth wall. Oh, it's reality TV. We're getting a live, nostalgic, in-person confessional. Oh, it's nostalgic. We're getting a live hot mic. But my thing is, it's literally showing Porsha crashing out. Now, I understand Porsha is stressed with this whole divorce with Simon thing. I understand that Porsha is stressed because Simon is dragging her up and down through these internet streets, coming for her about her finances, coming for her entire existence, because he is mad that she beat him to the punch for filing for divorce. But here is the thing, Porsha, you low-key knew what you were getting into by getting into this with a man. There's been rumors out here on the internet, Porsha, like let's not, play pretend. You knew what time it was. You knew that this was only going to end in nothing but a bad situation for you. And I just think all these antics have caught up with you. Now, there might be Team Twirl who is celebrating, who think that, this is a huge thing for them. But I would argue that the fans might already be checked out by the time it gets to the climax of the Kenya versus Britt Edie showdown. There may not be any views to talk about. We may be down into the 400 and 500s by then, or possibly even 600,000 by then. Because it seems as though y'all keep saying y'all trying to tune in between Kenya versus Britt. Y'all not tuning in now. So why would y'all tune in for Kenya versus Britt when y'all can just see the clips play out on social media? No. Now, the one factor that I do want to, make a note of is that there is the element of streaming. There is the element of streaming. We do not have the streaming numbers. I reported last week that Real Housewives of Atlanta was top 3 on Peacock in terms of the shows that was being streamed. So nonetheless, we do not have those numbers. So it is possible that there are a lot of people that are streaming this show. There are a lot of people who are not watching same day, Sunday nights at 8, and are watching it after the fact, or watching it a day or two after the episode airs, and all of the things. And so we do not have those numbers. So maybe within the next couple of days or something, we can get those figures, because usually for any other show on Bravo, they have no problem bragging about having 1 point something million views or 2 point some million views, because here's the reality too. People will tune into these reality shows. Below Deck is getting crazy numbers at Bravo. We know now Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is now the #1 Real Housewives show. It's overtaken Atlanta and all of the things. So people will tune in if there is a good show to watch. The fact of the matter is, this just isn't a good show. So the other piece I want to talk about is the Watch What Happens Live ratings, because I think this is interesting too. So the SHAMEA episode of Watch What Happens Live, y'all, had an increase of 80,000 more views. So the Porsha episode had 80,000 less views and was at a 0.07 demo. The SHAMEA episode with Toya had a 0.10 demo at 445,000 views, y'all. So is the issue people are not interested in Porsha anymore? Did Porsha lose a lot of fans from that spinoff show that she did? I think Bravo, I think you got to bring back Nene at this point. And I know some people are going to be like, well, she sued Bravo and all this and that. Well, they came to a settlement. NBC, or Nene is doing stuff with NBC. She's hosting Oscar parties. She's hosting red carpet events. She's doing other stuff. If that's not a way to try to usher her in, I don't know what is. And then her and Porsha have a storyline, because they can talk about the beef of whatever happened with the Upshaws. And also Nene has a storyline because we never talked about her losing Greg, who was one of the few husbands that people actually loved and enjoyed on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So nonetheless, there is a story there with Nene. Now, here's the problem. If you're going to do a revamp of a show, you need to do a full revamp. And the thing is if you're still going to incorporate Cynthia, Kenya, and Porsha, and even to a lesser extent SHAMEA, it's not a true revamp. And this was the problem with y'all doing the same thing to Marlo. Y'all haven't learned y'all mistakes. A revamp means a completely new cast, a new fresh set of friendships and connections and all the things. Now, it's still going to remain to be seen on whether or not these new girls can bring it, if these new girls can carry a storyline and can really, show, hey, we deserve our peaches, but it's not looking good right now. And the other thing I wanted to say, y'all, is people are not feeling this Drew Sidora storyline with Dennis. People aren't feeling it. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. People don't like it. People aren't interested in it. People aren't feeling it. It is lame. It's borderline, phony, if you ask me, because it just looks ridiculous. It looks like you basically, Drew, called crying about the reunion to Porsha to just have her come back on the show to just use her life as a storyline. Like, that's going to get called out every single day and twice on Sunday. No. You guys can't do that. You can't pull that, and the fans are telling you we're not interested. But nonetheless, bravo, y'all are releasing the most important clips, the climax, the most drama-filled clips of these episodes, because y'all trying to pull people in. But I gotta ask at this point, are y'all trying to sabotage this show? Because again, there's no surprise. There is a lot of fake storylines. The new people coming in, and yes, some people may appreciate them coming in hot, but if we don't even know anything about you yet, and you're just coming in to repeat, what everybody is saying on Twitter for the past couple of years, how are we then supposed to take you seriously as you pivot into who you are and what you're about? Now, again, we know ratings fluctuate, so there's nowhere else to go but up, but it's not looking good, y'all. It's not looking good. Usually, the earlier episodes kind of set the tone of what the season is going to average, and if we are already starting off low, it's going to be a low season average. So that's not a good look. Like I said, we're going to obviously have fluctuations once we reach the climax of the Kenya versus Brit of it all. And then we might reach a climax as well once Phaedra comes back at the end of the season. And maybe this is why Phaedra was brought in. Maybe they realized the material that they had with this cast wasn't working, and they ushered in Phaedra last minute to save the ratings, to save the season. But nonetheless, y'all got to bring Nene back next season. No ifs, ands, or buts. Y'all got to bring back Nene, because otherwise, I don't see how this is going to recover. I really don't, because the fans are telling you they're not interested in these storylines, no matter how much people are trying to hype up the episodes. But I did say as well, keep in mind, we still do not have those streaming numbers. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.